Hi everyone, my name is Ehsan and this is the last video about how to write a research paper. And if you go through the list of the videos that we have, this is video number 31. I can't believe it, this is the last one. And we have been through a journey together. I have shared my thought and my experience in publishing research paper, and I just wanted to be very transparent whatever I have learned with the mistakes that I have done, so when you write your own research paper you are not going to make those mistakes or even level up what you already know. This was the motivation for me to make this course, and I wanted to make it as generic as possible so a lot of people can watch it and learn something from it. And I didn't want to sell this course. I just wanted to have it on YouTube and available to everyone for free. And if you found it useful, please share it with people, the people you know that they are gonna get something out of it. Please share it with them. This is gonna help my channel. This is gonna help them to level up their research and learn something from it. And you might ask, all right, I have published my paper, now what can I do? What most of the people do is when they publish their paper, they are gonna attend to conferences and meetings to promote their work. That's one of the things, and this is one of the good thing about doing networking. So when you publish, when you go to these conferences, use that to do your networking. If you want to do a postdoc, if you want to go to an industry, so these are going to help you to build that network. So I'm going to make videos about that in the future, but I just want to explain that over here very quick. And you can update your LinkedIn for sure and your Google Scholar, and you can keep track of your H-index over the Google Scholar, and use the social media, if it's Twitter, which is X now, LinkedIn, to share what you have done. And I would say just use very simple sentences to explain what you have done. Just assume you are explaining that to your grandparents. So be very simple, and you can also use some hashtags that are well known for some majors. Here I'm putting a few of them, but there might be more. This is what I've seen in the field of chemistry that is very useful. And talk about it with other people, with your friends. I remember back in the day when I publishing a paper during my master's degree, I was emailing the people that I cited their paper and saying, thank you, I used your paper, I cited your paper, and this is now my paper, just, to have my paper out there so people know that I published something. Maybe in the future, they're going to cite my paper. So just have it out there, speak about it, and make some noise when you publish your paper. The other thing that I learned during these 20 papers that I published is the best way to not get rejection if you do a research paper is to never publish a paper. So if you get a rejection, don't think that you are not enough or your research is bad. You are going to get better. And over time, these number of rejections gets lower and lower and lower. And over time, you are going to understand that the more you read, the more you understand how to write a paper. Even, after many papers that I published, I learned a lot of tweaks that I could do during my writing and make my manuscript even better. And that was the motivation behind making this course. I want your manuscript to be even better. And when you read more papers, especially if you are an international student or someone like me that the English is not their first language, you are going to improve your English, and over time this is going to get better and better. And the other thing is try to be a reviewer early in your career. If you want to stay in the academia and be a PI in the future, do this as early as possible you can. And the other thing is over time try to have less paper but with a higher quality. When I started doing research, my papers were not that great, but over time I started to learn how to write my manuscript even better than what I was doing, and even how to get the ideas. And over time this is gonna be better and better. This is not gonna something that you can do it like overnight. Just focus on your next idea and your next paper and think of it as a building block for your next paper. So each time, if you just level up a little bit, your trajectory is going to be great. You are going to be publishing even a better paper in a 5 years or in a 10 years. But if you think about publishing a high quality paper, you're never going to start. So there is a balance here. So you have to start from somewhere. You know, you might have some crappy papers, and in the future you might say, why I even published that paper? But you are going to build over time that experience. And this is the research. No one is going to publish a high quality paper right off the bat. Over time, you are going to make that a skill. And the last but not least is to ask for help and even help others when you are doing research. And you might think people are not willing to help you, but people are more willing to help you than you think. But if you don't, you just assume they are busy, they don't have time to help you. But if you ask for help, there are people out there that can help you. And during the research, you need that help. Ask for help, and that's gonna save you your time, even your money and your energy. And with that, I hope you enjoyed these videos that I created for writing a research paper. See you in the next video.